Last year, more than 30 million people were displaced by environmental events in Asia and the Pacific. And while most were able to return home after the droughts, typhoons, or floods that uprooted them, many chose to stay in the places to which they had migrated.
Migration is their best adaptation strategy, which people do, and then they find some other alternative job somewhere else, and then sometimes they comes back, or sometimes they just stay back where they migrate.
The Asia Pacific is home to half the world's population, 2/3 of whom live in poverty. So extreme climate-induced weather events impact more poor people in this global region than any other.
Climate change multiplies the poverty of the poor. When you talk about intensity of floods, storms, monsoons, water pollution, air pollution, these things impacts on the poor much more than, because the upper middle class or the middle class it can recoup and have resources to respond to this.
Environmental migration is one of many several drivers of change, all of which are interlinked. Environmental migration needs to be addressed in the broader context of migration dynamics and managed within a development framework supporting social development and inclusive growth. Current migration trends show a clear pattern of rural to urban movement that is changing the face of cities across the Asia-Pacific region. This rapid urbanization presents challenges to policymakers as millions pour into the region's already overburdened megacities. But there's another side to this urbanization, one which, if managed properly, can provide meaningful opportunities for environmental migrants as well as the urban areas into which they relocate. Environmental migration, accentuated by climate change, is a phenomenon that can be addressed through poverty reduction and disaster risk management measures. In the process, migrants should be seen as a positive transformational force that can contribute to climate change adaptation.